Hi, and welcome to Two Tired Teachers.
Today we want to talk to you about the Panhandle region of Texas, but before we get to that, our last series of videos were on South Central Texas, and in that we talked to you about the city park in Victoria, and that we went and explored Victoria and signed up for a free t-shirt, and we got it. So, the Panhandle region.
This has been a great trip, and for those of you who think Panhandle doesn't have anything to offer, well, you're not quite right.
And on this particular trip, what we have done was the very first night we stopped at Caprock Canyons State Park.
We had a reason. We've been there 2 or 3 times before, but we knew that it was about time for the cows to calve, and we love seeing baby bison.
And the bison herd there is the big draw, and so we were
rewarded.
We have seen bison every time we've gone, and we love seeing the bison. And the canyon is gorgeous, but we did not make a separate video about that. We were there one night, and we have other videos about the park, so check those. And the trailway, so check those out. But then we went to Lake McClellan National Grasslands, and there is a campground there. And
there used to be a lake there.
Yeah, we will be showing you that beautiful lake
as we rode across it on our bikes.
But it was not free camping, but it's pretty doggone close.
Yeah.
And we spent a couple of nights there. Honestly, we then went to the Cracker Barrel in Amarillo.
We did that for a reason.
And we'll tell you that is an extremely popular Cracker Barrel. We've stayed in several Cracker Barrels before. This one, every RV slot was taken. There were 2 people on the sides at each, and an 18-wheeler. We didn't get any video of that. We're just letting you know that we did that so that
we could go to the Jack Sizemore RV Museum.
And we came across that because at some point in the future, we are already planning to be up in the Elkhart area. And so I was just trying to get some information about the RV Museum. Google searched RV Museum, and lo and behold, Amarillo showed up, and I'm like, hey, we are getting ready to go there really soon. And so we went, and it was interesting. It was well worth your time. Some of the things they have, the very first Airstream.
Yes.
And they have a lot of really cool stuff, and you get to actually go inside some of these. And so it is, I highly recommend it. If you're in the area at all, make a stop there.
Yes.
And from there, we went up to Lake Meredith National Recreation Area.
Now, we've been there before, and we have a video, but this one's a little different.
And the video we're going to be posting in just a few weeks is we're posting it. It's about the camping options up there, because there are 7 campgrounds, 9 campgrounds, something around that lake that are part of Lake Meredith National Recreation Area.
And we did stay at
2 of them.
Fritch Fortress for 3 nights,
and then moved down to McBride's Canyon for 2 nights. And it's very different.
We had a gorgeous view from Fritch.
Both of them.
Gorgeous.
It was beautiful, but it's very different. And the other thing that there is to do while you're there, and what we did, is we went out to the Flint Quarries.
It's the Elevates
Flint Quarries. And
National Monument.
In order to go out to the quarries, you do need you have to go on a ranger guided tour.
Yes.
And those are at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. And you have to make reservations. And the main reason, 2 main reasons for making reservations.
Free.
One is to ensure that they will have the staff, that someone stays in the visitor center and someone leads the tour. That's number 1. And then number 2 is, if they have schools that are coming up, well, those tours are probably going to be full.
Yes.
And so they just want to make sure how many people to plan for.
Yes.
But that was absolutely gorgeous and interesting. Very, very interesting. And then from there we went to the McBride. Well, we did. Yeah, we did the McBride in the...
Okay.
It's where we are now. I'll give her.
We came to Copper Breaks State Park. It's outside of Quanah.
And it's a little bit south of the Panhandle, but we're including it in that. This is actually our third time here, but the first time we're making a video just because things didn't work out the previous couple of times. And we've been out on some trails, and we're going to be sharing with you more about this campground. The other thing I want to mention is that's not all the camping there is in the Panhandle region. In the future, we are going to be we'll start at the very top, up at Dalhart. There is a national grasslands. My understanding is there's a trailhead area there that overnight parking is allowed, and we're going to check that out at some point. And then in Dumas, you may or may not have heard, there is an RV park that's actually run by the city. And it is free. You can stay there for 24-hour period, have full hookups. If you don't want to stay there, you want to head on out to Lake Meredith, and you just want to dump your takes, fill up fresh water, even though there are a couple places you can do that at Lake Meredith, that's a place that you can do that. We also have stayed at Paladura Canyon. It's a state park, and it's a gorgeous park, and we loved staying there. We've made a video about that in the past.
But our trip wasn't going to be long enough to cover all these parks.
Yeah, but I want to let you know that when we're talking about an overview of the Panhandle region,
we aren't getting them all.
Yeah, we're not going to be close to getting them all. Lake Arrowhead State Park at Wichita Falls, we love that state park.
We've never been in the summer, and we don't highly recommend it, but
not when it's going to be really, really hot. But that is also in the Panhandle region.
One of the few Texas state parks with disc golf.
And then this is more kind of West Texas, but we just want to throw this out there.
Yes,
is at Muleshoe. There is also an RV park run by a city. You can stay there for 3 nights with full hookups. And once again, if you're just passing through the metropolis of Muleshoe, you can pull in there. There is a dump station, and you can fill up potable water as well. And we've spent, going and coming, we've spent 3 or 4 nights in that place. There is a donation box. And please,
we encourage you.
Any of these that are free, if there's a donation box, go on and do that. But, so for the next month, you're going to be seeing the places that we have hit on this trip.
And we've had a great time.
And we hope you'll join us on the journey. Thanks for watching Two Tired Teachers.